Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My dear respected brothers and sisters, hope you are doing well. In Islam, it is very important, and Allah Almighty and the Messenger of Allah Almighty has emphasized to respect and to obey your parents. Where Allah Almighty mentioned in the Holy Quran that perform your 5-time namaz, give your zakat, after that, these two important things, after mentioning these two important things, which is considered the pillar of Islam, Allah Almighty mentioned that obey your parents, respect your parents, listen them. And the Messenger of Allah Almighty has mentioned very important narration. The pleasure of the Lord, the pleasure of Allah Almighty lies in the pleasure of the parent. Subhanallah. If your parents are happy, Allah Almighty is happy with you. The anger of the Lord, this is the second part now. The anger of the Lord, the anger of Allah Almighty lies in the anger of the parent. Subhanallah. Rida al-Rabbi fi ridal walid wa sakhatul Rabbi fi sakhatil walid. One of the qualities of Nabi Kareem sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam is that he speaks less but meaningful. Subhanallah. And this hadith, subhanallah, whenever we read these kind of narrations, to be honest, it gives us, this impression that how powerful the word of Nabi Kareem sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam is. That if you want to check yourself, if you want to check that Allah Almighty is happy with you or not, what you have to check? If your parents are happy with you or not. Subhanallah. Because if your parents are happy with you, Allah Almighty is happy with you. And second part, if you want to check, or if you want to see, or if you want to know that whether your Lord, your cherisher, your nourisher, Allah Almighty is angry with you or not, what you have to check is your parents are angry with you or not. Subhanallah. This is the criteria, this is the formula to know whether Allah Almighty is happy with you or not. Subhanallah. And unfortunately, the era we are living in, or the society we are living in nowadays, we are seeing that, we are witnessing that we are losing that respect for our parents. Sometimes, yes, they are stopping us from certain activities. They are trying to correct us, and we think that, they don't know, they are old-time people. We are modern people. We know what to do, what is better for us, what is good for us, what is best for us. We want to make decisions in our life. But in reality, the decisions your parents make for you, and in reality, when your parents correct you, yes, now it is hard for us. Now it's look that, they are old-time people, they don't know. But in reality, after 10 years or 15 years, then we get to know, then we realize that whatever they were saying was 110% true. And you will agree with me. Those my brothers and sisters who are listening me, they would agree with me. When you get old, you realize that, my mother, my father used to stop me from going here or there or doing this or that. And that was correct. That was 100% right. But because we are young, blood is young, we don't want to listen, we just don't pay attention towards them. It will cost us in our life. So before it is too late, we have to respect our parents. We have to listen them, we have to obey them. And that is the commandments of Allah Almighty. So we make dua, Allah Almighty grant us tawfiq to respect them, to obey them, to listen them. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.